Hello there, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and I'm going to take you through every single badge in Super Mario Wonder, as well as what they do and where to find them. This no doubt goes without saying, but big spoiler warning, if you want to remain unspoiled, we suggest you navigate away sharpish. So let's start things off with probably the first badge you're going to get, the Parachute Cap. This can be unlocked in World 1 at this badge challenge. By pressing R, ZR, or even shaking your controller, which we don't recommend, whilst you're in the air you can float gently down. It's rather pleasant, rather lovely, and it goes a little something like this. Next up is the Wall Climb Kick, which you can also find in World 1, and again, it's another badge challenge. This one. This allows you to do a jump off a wall that remains vertical rather than a standard wall kick, bouncing off. It looks like this. Next up we have the Dolphin Kick, and this can be found on the Petal Isles badge challenge, this one. This actually makes traversing underwater rather fun, which for a 2D Mario game may just be a first. Just see for yourself. Next, we have the Floating High Jump, which can be found in World 2, and again, it's another badge challenge. This one. This gives you what many people will call a Luigi jump, which means that you will spend a little bit longer in the air, and you'll also jump a tiny bit higher as well. Just see for yourself. Next, we have the Crouching High Jump, which can be found in World 3, and once again, it's a badge challenge, boy. This badge challenge. By crouching for a while and then jumping out of the crouch, you will jump ridiculously high. Any fan of Super Mario Bros. 2 will know exactly what this is. Next up, we have the Timed High Jump, which can be found in World 4 in the lower of the two Poplin shops. With this badge, if you jump as soon as you land, you'll be able to jump even higher than you would usually. Just make sure you keep the rhythm. Next badge is the Fast Dash badge. This can also be found in World 4, and it is in the hidden Poplin shop, which you have to take a little route around to sort of get to. You just follow around here. Yep, there you go. This is basically just a flat-out speed boost. It's not enormous, it's not massive, but you know what? It's very welcome. Looks a little something like this. Next, we have the Grappling Vine badge, which can be found in World 5, and it's another badge challenge, boy! By pressing ZR, you'll be able to shoot out a vine that will then drag you towards it and allow you to latch onto a wall. It's kind of crazy, it's kind of fun, and it looks a little something like this. And lastly, for action badges, we have the Boosting Spin Jump, which is my personal favorite, and it can be found on the Petal Isles. It's another badge challenge, this one here. By pressing ZR whilst in the air, you'll be able to do another little jump, even if you're a moment away from death. Honestly, this is my favorite. I use it all the time. Let me just show you why. Okay, moving on to boost badges, we have the coin reward, which can be found in World 1's Poplin shop. This one will give you some coins every time you defeat an enemy. Very simple, looks like this. Next, we have the Auto Super Mushroom badge. You get this from World 1's Wiggler Race. Wearing this badge every time you start a course as a tiny character, you'll become a big character as though you've had a... I'm just going to put it out there, an Auto Super Mushroom.
Oh no!
Next, we have the Add Exclamation Mark Blocks badge. This can be found in the lower of the two Poplin shops in World 2. This will add some additional blocks throughout every single level in the game, giving you a slightly easier time overall, and even access to certain areas that you couldn't otherwise. Have a look. Next, we have the Safety Bounce badge, which is also in World 2, and this is from the higher other Poplin shop. By equipping this, if you fall into a pit or touch lava or goop or something, you'll actually get, you just bounce off. It's pretty useful. It does only work once, and then you need to land on solid ground before you can use it again, but yeah, pretty useful. Next, we have the Rhythm Jump badge, and this is from World 4's Ninja Jump Party, which can be found behind the sandfall north of this sort of lake thing. Wearing this means if you time your jumps to be in rhythm with the background music, you'll get some extra coins. It looks a little something like this. Next, we have the Sensor badge, which can be found in World 5 from the Miner Poplin when he repairs the bridge for you like this. I remembered to capture this footage so we can see it live. This will provide a sensor to your character which will allow you to find hidden items such as the 10 flower coins and Wonder Flowers. It works a little something like this. Next up, we have the Coin Magnet, and this can be found in World 6's Poplin shop. This does exactly what you would expect it to. If you get near coins, they'll magnetize towards you, making collection a lot simpler. See for yourself. Next up, we have 4 badges, all of which do sort of the same thing, but with different flavors. We have the All Elephant Power badge, the All Fire Power badge, the All Bubble Power badge, and the All Drill Power badge. And these can all be bought from any Poplin shop once you've beaten the main game. Equipping one of these will mean that every time you touch a power-up, you will get the relevant power-up to your badge. For example, if you choose All Elephant Power, even if you just touch a Super Mushroom, you'll turn into an elephant. Super. Now we move on to the expert badges, and these are not for the faint of heart. Let's start off with the Jet Run badge, which can be found in a World 1 badge challenge all the way up here. This will cause you to run incessantly, constantly, and forever, even if you're not pressing a direction. And you can also get a massive amount of coyote time, which is basically where you run off the edge of something. You've got like nearly a full second to jump as though you're on flat ground, but you ain't. Let me just show you. That's easier. Moving on, we have Spring Feet, and this can be found in a badge challenge in World 2. This one. This badge makes you jump constantly, and I mean constantly. You will never touch the ground for anything less than a fraction of a second. By holding the jump button, you can bounce higher than you would normally, absolutely, but even so, you're still going to be bouncing an awful lot. Have a look. Next up, we have the Invisibility badge, which can be found in World 4's badge challenge, which you can see here. If I told you that this badge makes you invisible, would you be surprised? It makes you invisible. Enemies don't know you're there, but nor do you, really. There's a few key tells, but yeah, makes the game a lot harder, unsurprisingly, because you're invisible. And lastly, we have one final badge, and I'm going to give you one opportunity to take yourself away from the video, because I really feel that you should discover this yourself, because it's good fun. So I'm just going to ramble for a little bit, you know, give you some time. It was lovely to see you, by the way, but yeah, you know, those are all the badges except for the last one, which I recommend you find by yourself. Still here? Okay. The Sound Off badge can be found in Special World's Badge Marathon, and this is a very, very, very big challenge. You have to show that you have mastered all the badges, and if you do, you will get the Sound Off badge. And what does it do? I think it's better if I just show you. And there you have it. Those are all the badges in Super Mario Bros. Wonder. What do you think? Let us know with a comment down below. We hope this was useful. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you shoot out a grappling vine towards that subscribe button, and be sure to check out nintendolife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.